The tension runs deep in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, and fans are taking sides about one of the most intense scenes in the movie that feature two beloved characters. Warning, spoilers ahead. In director Ryan Coogler's epic return to the world he first introduced to us in 2018, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever is filled with heated encounters and intense confrontations. What comes as a true shock is that some of the most jaw-dropping moments are between Wakanda's own people. With the nation still raw from the loss of their great king T'Challa, emotions run high, especially between those that were closest to him. None feel more intense, however, than the serving Okoye endures from Queen Ramonda, who might deliver one of the most soul-shattering moments the MCU has ever seen. Following her defeat at the hands of Namor's dedicated warrior Atuma, Okoye is forced to return home to break the news that, from her understanding, Shuri has been taken by Namor's soldiers, and her status as dead or alive is unknown. The information sends the queen into a fit of rage, ending with her stripping Okoye of her title as General of the Dora Milaje and expelling her from service.
My entire family is gone!
It's an electrifying moment that shows both actors at the top of their game, as Angela Bassett tears through her co-star, while Danai Gurira's devoted soldier is forced to take the hit. Thanks to these sterling performances, fans have mixed emotions about who was in the right. Since the film's release, Bassett in particular has received plenty of praise for what is likely her final appearance as Queen Ramonda in Wakanda Forever. On Reddit, fans were quick to chime in on the scene, noting that Gurira sold the scene as much as Bassett did. One poster said, "Angela Bassett killed it as Ramonda. The scene where she yells at Okoye felt so raw," while another added, "Danai Gurira was amazing in that scene too. They both killed it. I felt like both characters were right and were making great points." The greatest complexities came from the characters' opposing views in the first Black Panther film, which was something that Queen Ramonda didn't forget.
Who is Okoye? Okoye is not coming. She and the Dora Milaje will save the new king.
She proceeded to remind Okoye and the Dora Milaje that they stood with Killmonger and the throne following T'Challa's defeat, and that trust was still a fragile thing, which Okoye officially broke in her failure to protect Shuri. A Reddit user said, "It was so well balanced. Okoye both deserved to be fired and not. I didn't know what to think. And yes, they both acted amazingly." Fueled by passion from both sides of an argument, fans were keen to break down just who was in the wrong about what to do following Shuri's disappearance. One user got fully caught up in the moment, saying, "When the queen reminded her, Okoye, that she stood with Killmonger, I was like, oh damn, that's right, she did do that." Of course, by bringing back seemingly unresolved issues, it sparked a debate over whether Okoye's devotion to the throne was something that should have been acknowledged. Another user defended the toughest member of the Dora Milaje, saying, "Killmonger won the throne according to their traditions, so it's not like he really did it wrong." Another Redditor's post added, "One of my favorite scenes in Black Panther was that discussion of duty versus personal feelings. It was a very gray situation. Whichever side you stand on, there's no denying the highlight of Bassett's performance, which some say should get attention come awards season." A user posted, "She should be nominated for Best Supporting Actress. Literally felt like I was watching royalty." But let's face it, Bassett is Hollywood royalty. Could be the first acting nomination for an MCU film too. Given that the first Black Panther got so much awards attention in 2018, Bassett getting a nod from the Academy could be on the horizon.